Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. We are back to USS Texas Day. Yes, you know, I haven't checked recently to see how they're coming on that. Yeah, they must be just about ready to get it out of the dry dock, or off the dry dock. Yeah, I still maintain that I think that ship would have been better displayed out of the water so that you can walk around it and look up at it and walk underneath the hull like you sort of can now. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, what do we got going on here this morning? Well, we got a rollback. I did go down into the workshop, but as you're going to see, things did not go quite as planned. I ran into a little bit of a problem. Not a serious problem, just something I'd forgotten about. We'll talk about that in the rollback. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, I think we are definitely going to be painting our desk, the desktop. We did the sink. That was terrible. You know, Mark, Aussie Frenchman, said you should have removed that paint and redone it. And you know what? I should have. I think that when I used the heat gun there to soften the glue in that pipe joint, I think I somehow boiled the paint. Maybe 160 Fahrenheit is too hot. I'll have to remember that. Next time we'll just do 140. I think 140 is about the lowest setting I can have on it. I mean, 140 is just like a real hot day in Winnipeg. Well, no, I guess I guess it doesn't get that hot. Sometimes it seems like it though when the humidity's high. Yeah, I guess we'll be getting that this summer. In a way, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It would sure melt that snow I got outside the windows that you can't see right now, but trust me, it's there. Okay, why don't we just roll back here and get the rollback over with. And it's short, so I'm not going to put it in the bottom of the screen where you can scrub ahead to get to the end of it. Okay, yeah, let's do the rollback thing and then get at it. Okay, now my plexiglass is about an inch too short. However, I think if I put it at an angle like this, I can make it. Yeah, my light isn't quite right. I'd like to have the light coming in this way, not this way. I'm going to just readjust my lights here a little bit. Okay, now that might be worse for you, but it's sure a lot better for me. I can see the line now, whereas before the ruler kind of hid the line. And let's try and get it as precise as we can here. I'm probably not going to be able to cut that precise anyway. Yeah, that's going to be all right. All right, let's go down to the workshop.
I think we got it. Okay. Now we're going to want to go the other way. Now remember, Ron, this is just a box. Mind you, you do want to do a better job on this than you did on that little bathroom sink. That was terrible. Yeah, Aussie Frenchman was right. I should have taken the paint off of that and redone that. Okay, I think we got it here. Let's check, yeah. There we go. Okay, now let's get our bandsaw set up. Okay, I've got a bit of a setback here on my bandsaw. Just raising the guide here, get it out of the way. I started to clean this off using WD-40, and what I had done was I had some tape. I forget exactly why. I think it was to hold the insert down. The insert was flipping up. The insert is since shattered. We can do this without the insert, but I'm going to have to just take out a few minutes here now and clean this up. So yeah, WD-40 works pretty good for this. It'll be as good as new in about 15 minutes. Okay, I just wanted to show you why we might not be able to do this tonight. I'm starting to get tired, that's the problem. Okay, I'm not feeling any tape gum grabbing at the cloth, at the paper towel. There's a little spot right there. Okay, it's gone now anyway. It's sort of gone. Well, maybe I'll grab my WD-40 and just give it one more here. The old knees are getting tired here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing any cutting tonight. So, but at least the 2x4 is going to slide on there, whereas before it was kind of grabbing in the gum. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot better now. We'll see you in the morning. Okay, it is morning. And as long as I'm going to be finding the paints for the desk top and the desk sides, which are the 6 and the 37, I thought I may as well do all of them and get all the pieces for step 18 painted and ready to glue on the bulkhead here, which I have since removed from its safe place. Now what is that now? Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Okay, yeah, I wanted to have the 18 visible there. You probably noticed that I do a lot of placement before I push record. I don't know if that's what it's called. Probably Hollywood has a different name for it. And Bollywood would have even a more different name. Okay. All right. Now, this part right over here, which is this one here that I don't know what it is. It apparently is supposed to be the, as near as I can tell, it's supposed to be the 18, which is this right here. Okay. So this is supposed to be the 18, and also so is the little door handle, which I think I'm just going to leave in here, because if I set it on here and forget about it, I'm going to end up losing it. The wheel is clearly red. Okay. Now, this door here is for the washroom door. Somehow it gets mounted over here, and it is brown. It's the 37, like this. The other door, like the hatch, the larger door, which is this one, I couldn't find any color call out for the door, unless I missed it somewhere, maybe on another page where they showed the bulkhead. But if I go by what it looks like, you know, on the drawing, it's the exact same shade of gray as the bulkhead itself, which is the 338. So I think I'll just go ahead and do it in the 338. You know, there was no door on the other side of this bulkhead, and you know, if we hold it like this, the forward torpedo room comes out here. Okay, and there is a bulkhead there, but I think that is only for in the model. In the real submarine, I'm sure that they would have just one bulkhead would share. At least I would think. I don't think these would stand up to too much pressure, because they're, in order for them to, you know, stand a lot of pressure, you know, this way or this way, they would have to be sort of spherical, but they're not. So I guess I'm guessing it might take 50 pounds pressure, and that's about it. It sure wouldn't take a maximum dive depth anyway, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm starting to think out loud again. Bottom line is, what I want to do is get everything all set up, get these pieces mounted on some kind of little painting sticks so I can hold on to it and paint it at the same time. I'm sure hoping that these paints are going to go on better than the white did on the sink here. Now, as for the sink, you know, if we look at it, you know, from arm's length, or even closer than arm's length, it doesn't look too bad, does it? You don't see all those little bubbles. So yeah, even the little tap looks pretty good. At least I think it does. Okay, let's set up here and get our parts mounted. And well, I guess this door is going to be painted on both sides. Yeah, and I don't want to put it on the wrong way either. There's detail on this side here, but there's no detail on this side here except for the little handle. And according to the instructions, well, wait a minute, have I got my doors mixed up here? Oh, I see. This door here is not is the bathroom door. Okay, it's the one that has the little handle on it, which has to be painted this color right here. Okay, yeah, this does go right here. Okay, let's get at it here. Now, when we are viewing this particular module that we're working on right now, we are going to be viewing it from this side here. We'll be looking in this way, like this. The little washroom area and so on, it's over here. This part here is going to go right here. It should lock into place there, I believe. There we go. No, that's not right either. Or is it this one? No, this is too narrow. That won't fit in. It won't fit in there. It's got to go like this. Yeah, there we go. All right. So what I'm getting at here is, I was thinking, how can I grab hold of this thing with a pair of self-locking tweezers or something, and you know, I'm going to be leaving a little mark. But then I was thinking that this right here is not going to be seen because it's going to be like this, right? So if I was to take a self-locking tweezer and grab it like this, it wouldn't matter if I don't paint right there, because we're not going to see that anyway. But maybe I could even go further up here, get a little better bite on it. Or maybe I could put some tape over the ends of the tweezer here so that it won't swivel around so bad on me while I'm brushing it. Okay, at any rate, that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, sure, I know that this, it's going to be a mark there, but so what? As I keep saying, we're not going to see it anyway. Now, as for the desktop, I can just mount it on something like right here, and we're just going to be doing the top anyway, because it is going to be like this. You're not going to see it. Now, the door is going to have another problem. This is the washroom door, and as near as I can tell, it is going to be a little bit out from the bulkhead here. And so I probably would want it painted on both sides, although I think that it is highly unlikely that we are going to be seeing the side that swings up against the wall, if you know what I mean. This one here, that'll be easy. We can just mount it on something from the inside. I am planning to brush all this stuff. At least that's the plan right now. The larger pieces, like the door and the desk, oh well, all of them actually. It probably would be better if I was to airbrush them, but I can't be the only person in the world that is building this particular kit who doesn't, and doesn't have an airbrush. Now I do have an airbrush, but I just want to. I enjoy painting with a paintbrush, whereas as I've said so many times, I am not enjoying airbrushing. Probably because of the huge cleanup job afterwards. It takes about 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with it here. Okay. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more stable. And yeah, I suppose what I could do if I was really worried about it is after the paint had dried around the outside and everything here, where we're not going to see, Is that the one I want to grab onto? No, I think it's this one here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I suppose after the paint dries, I could always just repaint this little area here, but definitely, unless you were going to use a dental mirror. You know, if a person was going to use a dental mirror and put it in behind to look back this way, nobody's going to see that. And who's going to be using a dental mirror on my model anyway? I wonder if they use dental mirrors on, you know, when they're doing judges in model shows. I bet they do. Yeah, to see, you know, how well a person did in a certain area when they knew that it wasn't going to be seen anyway. Yeah, I'm happy with this sink. Now, I was hoping to go out on my e-bike here later today, but boy, it feels pretty cold still. All right. Now let's see if we can see what the problem is here. The seeds just aren't going down. Oh my, I've got ice here to contend with, right where I want to stand. Now let's be careful, Ron. It's a little bit slippery here. All right, now. I didn't bring any more seeds out with me because I could see in the surveillance camera that, you know, there's quite a bit of seeds here. Maybe I'm holding this too close. I suppose maybe if I was to take the lid off and stir it, that might work. Okay, now there is snow on the bottom of my shoes, which makes it extra slippery here. It looks to be kind of loose. Okay, Mark, this is your fault. Okay. Mark Livingston. Yeah. All right. I think we're I think we're better for a while anyway. All right, let's see if we can get back now without falling down. Okay, I was realizing afterwards that I didn't need to mess around with masking tape on my tweezers, you know, to make something that, you know, would hold this. I just put a little bit of extra thin quick setting on the end of one of these and put it down inside there. I should be able to quite easily be able to break this off afterwards, all being well, of course. But I had an interesting experience when I went to take the lid off my quick setting here. I couldn't get it off, and I had to use a pair of pliers. I've never experienced that before. Yeah. Anyway. I've got everything mounted on tweezers or sticks except for this little tiny piece here. That I'm gonna do afterwards. And we will use our paint stirrer here. Is this going to be a disaster? Remember, I put a little switch on it so I don't have to join the wires together and hold them with my fingers. Okay. Maybe one day I will actually buy a real one of these, but this kind of works. And it's sort of a nostalgic thing, you know. I made it way back in the early 80s. And what I'm doing is I'm sort of scrubbing the bottom of the jar. Okay. Now I can put this in here and buzz it, I guess. Yeah, it kind of worked. Or I can go like this. All right. Now, of course, the red is for our little wheel. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the macro lens on for that. I don't think we've used the macro lens today, have we? Put this lid on here. It'll take me a minute to set up. Okay, this X7 red is not diluted, or thinned, I guess you call it. So I gotta watch I don't plug up the in between the spokes and the wheel. And yet I want to put it on heavy enough that it's gonna only need to do one coat. Now this will be from the underside. We won't be seeing it, but no, I will try to just touch underneath. Okay, it looks like it's a little bit thick on this one spoke here, or maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. Okay, maybe I should check the monitor. Okay, looks like I got a bare spot right there. Yeah, that's going to be okay. Okay, the reason for this shot is I just wanted to show you how I've got all the various holding sticks attached. And where they are fastened onto the bottom of the door with the extra thin quick setting, it is my hope that when I remove them, I'm not going to lose the shape of the bottom of the door, because this one here, you can see it's got a bit of a ridge around it. I don't want to lose that detail, and yet on the other hand it might not show anyway. Now I'm looking out the window right now and the sun is still trying to shine, And I just glanced over at my thermometer, and it says 6.3 degrees Celsius. It's really warmed up. Now, I don't think it's quite that warm, but you heard me say when I went out to the bird feeder I wanted to get out on my e-bike today. Well, I do. And what do we got here? It is 1:17 in the afternoon. I'm going to call it quits for today's episode. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.